Ladies and gentlemen, this is Internet Personality Evangelist, and we are here on Memorial Day, live V-building in profile to show you just how solid this connection is on this combiner I've invented.
What is that?
This is Cyclic Tailgate. And he's a very powerful combiner. You know, you can really get that bumping.
Oh god, stop!
Hang on, oh, whoops! I just gotta keep this...
Oh god!
Keep this moving.
Poor little tailgate.
Whoops, come on, stay in.
That's enough.
Oh, tailgate's going inside.
Stop it.
He's reaching into Cyclonus'...
What?
So, Kryn, we did some science before.
Oh, we did?
And so I thought I'd continue, because I'm a scientist and you're a scientist.
You're not a scientist.
I'm a scientist and you're a scientist. So I thought that I'd continue the trend of science by doing some more Mega Bloks. These are the scientific Mega Bloks astronauts. The Icarus troopers, because if you know science, you know that astronauts carry assault rifles when they go into space, so they can fight each other in space.
That's not true.
It's true. Have you ever been in the middle of a space war?
No.
Well, there you go.
But...
So I'm gonna pop this thing open, and we can get moving here. Need my knife. We're also taking questions from the chat while we do this, because we are live.
Alright. Evangelist, does Galvatron have a vibrate setting?
That's disgusting, sir.
Cyclo-Galvatailgate looks a lot like Ninja Mech.
It does, actually. I didn't realize that, but now you say it, yeah, it does.
Wait, that thing looked like something?
The Ninja robot is a little robot riding in a throne connected to a huge set of limbs, like a mech walker.
Oh, boy. Mikey wants you to know that you're not a scientist.
Yes, I am.
Alright, Metrotration asks, will you ever do another Gundam V-Build? Because that would be amazing.
I have a Gundam set I keep forgetting to get sent over to Toronto. It's over in Victoria. Of the Loco twins, or whatever they're called. By the way, this is the always available, packaged, in the windows, saluting Call of Duty man.
Aww.
Because America.
I like him. Thoughts on Pat Lee and his art?
My art is pretty good. I really... am one of the key names in the history of Transformers, because I kind of saved the Transformers.
Hey Chris, do you prefer TV Nihon or Overtime subs?
I am an Overtime man. I got nothing against TV Nihon myself. I used to be into TV Nihon, but now that I understand the language a little bit more conversationally, I don't need the subtitles to be that literal. I kind of like the creativity Overtime takes with what they're doing, because I feel it's still within the spirit of the language.
What are your thoughts on a Combiner Wars Unicron? We need one.
Okay. Explain. Go deeper on that yourself. I'd like to know what your idea is.
Did those scientists really name their team after a dude who literally crashed and burned in a fiery accident?
Well, you know, there are also scientists who are going into space with machine guns to try to fight each other, so
What's
yes.
it called? Icarus?
Yeah, the Icarus squad.
Oh.
They come with a satellite. That's really the main crux of what I'll be building. That's the thrush of what this V-build will be.
Ah. How's your Mesh and Chaser cosplay coming?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I've got the roleplay toy, and I'm totally going to get on the rest of it tomorrow. Trust me. That's the story of everyone who buys a roleplay toy thinking they're going to make a costume.
Oh, yeah? Huh. Call of Duty, a free merking in every pack.
Yep.
You are getting some criticism on your art? The concept of perspective, anatomy, facial expression.
I'm sorry, who's the superstar? Pat Lee or Pat Nobody over there? It's Pat Lee. Thank you.
Do you have the Avengers Age of Ultron Lego set?
No, I don't. I've seen them. They look okay, but I have so much Lego I haven't built, because I've been buying Lego thinking, this will be a good V-build, this will be a good V-build, and I'm not doing the V-builds, so I need to stop buying Lego until I make the V-builds.
Yeah, we should do more V-builds.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you have to do several different kinds. How do you feel about the fact that Mesh and Chaser is basically Iron Man Tetsuo, but for children?
Okay.
That's how you feel about it?
Yep.
Okay. Are you excited for the SHF Chaser and or Mach?
I'm looking forward to Mach. I mean, Machine Chaser, yes, I'm looking forward to that. Kamen Rider Chase, I think, is a pretty not all that great costume design. I'm not into it, so I'm not all that interested in a high-end figure of it.
The Combiner Wars Unicron would be the same size as the Titan Metroplex.
You're the Titan Metroplex.
You are being challenged to a draw-off.
Yeah, I'm Pat Lee. Alright, I don't draw off, I draw on. And by on, I mean money. And by draw, I mean make.
And by money, you mean you don't pay your people?
Hey, there's no proof of that?
Can you install the Call of Duty dog on the satellite?
I could.
I think you can fit him on the woof. Thank you, Dante!
God! Jesus! Mother Marian! Christ!
Excellent. Let's see. What animes do you watch, if you watch any?
I used to watch a lot more anime, but then I saw Shin Mazinger Impact, and that ruined anime for me because it was such an amazing journey. And I've tried watching other anime since then, and they don't excite me as much. That show ruined anime for me because it was so friggin' fun.
Any comics other than Transformers that you guys are reading?
I love Edison Rex, and I want to know what the hell happened to it.
The answer for me is none right now, but I really should look at that, like, Volume 4 Deadpool, the most recent, the one after Daniel Way.
Yeah.
They have a word for it, like Season 4, but it's not the word season. Let's
like volume,
see.
I think.
I'm sorry?
I think it's volume.
Volume. Well, maybe.
That sounds
like
right.
Continuity. Kryn, just wanted to say your presence during these V-Builds is greatly appreciated. We love the Kryn. Thank you. That's very sweet.
No, man, I tried doing these by myself, and they're just like, where's Kryn? I'm like, she's not here. And they're like, you're not our real dad, and then they just leave.
Do you think it's possible to get Scramble City-style train bots based on the modular engineering of Combiner Wars?
Absolutely.
Do you hope Transtech Shockwave makes an appearance in this year's BotCon comic?
Not really, because I probably won't be there, and that'll just sort of bum me out.
Do you watch CinemaSins? CinemaSins?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. The answer, I guess, is no. Not even Gal Gaigar Final.
Gal Gaigar Final was great, but something about Shin Mazinger Impact, like, was transcendent. The experience of watching it, and it ruined everything. It's incredible.
Do you think there will be a fourth rider in Drive? The wheel can be his crotch.
Sure. Why not?
Do you play Magic the Gathering?
I did when I was in elementary school.
My internet keeps cutting out. Is there a quick way to make that less happen? Refresh?
Kick the internet real hard.
You can try restarting your router?
Yeah, maybe do that.
Are you familiar with the Appleseed franchise?
Have you tried turning it on and then off again? Appleseed, I know about it. I haven't watched much of it.
I actually have seen, I think there was a movie that came out. It was CG.
Oh, there was. Yeah, I heard it was pretty cool.
And my roommate made me watch it. And I can honestly say I don't really remember anything except for possibly being really bored. But that's not to say that it's bad. I'm just not a fan of anime. So I've actually heard of that one. Usually when people ask questions, I have no idea what they're talking about. All right, let's see. Given those terrible...
Put these on sideways.
Don't do that. Given those terrible Science Goes Too Far movies like The Lazarus Project and Transcendence and stuff, should we retroactively cringe up past Science 2 and make a movie about plane-hating sky demons?
Yeah, I mean, obviously. I lost the plot on that question a little ways through, I'm not going to lie.
I find I don't like comics as a medium that much. Am I reading them wrong? Is there a technique to it?
You might just not like them. I mean, comics are not books and they are not images. They are a fusion of the two.
Yeah.
And I mean, yes, that sounds like I'm being a pretentious pile of garbage, but that is also the truth.
If you are someone who prefers to have, like, sound with your entertainment, that might be why you don't like comics, is because it's not like a movie where there's no voices. So,
yeah.
In that case, it's okay. It's just not your thing.
Yeah, I mean, don't feel bad. You know, I mean, the main thing is, don't feel bad and don't tell other people to stop liking something because you don't like it. That's kind of just the way life works.
Mikey has work in the morning, so he says, enjoy building your death satellite, Chris. You're still not science.
I'm so much science. Brontosaurs. I brought him back. I can prove it.
Bye, Mikey. All right. What is your reading level?
My reading level is over 10, I'm sure. I don't know what a reading level is.
Over 9,000.
No.
Gem movie? Who's going to see it?
I am. Not in theaters. I mean, I'm going to see it for free somehow. But I am.
All right. I'm watching WMAC Masters while watching a stream. Have you seen it?
I've seen 2 episodes. I rented them when I was a kid because I always wanted to see it when it was out, but it didn't air where I was. So I saw a couple episodes on VHS,
I don't even know what that is.
So that was an attempt to make a wrestling show, but with martial arts characters.
Oh.
And instead of wrestling, they were fighting like in a fighting game, and they had like life bars. And the big thing is that the big fight at the end of an episode would happen in the dome, where they'd be isolated to fight it out for like a ninja star or something. But then, to mess with the fight, this voice would come over the PA and go, "Ninjas, penetrate the dome!" And then ninjas would penetrate the dome and just start fighting both fighters while they're trying to fight each other. It's pretty cool. Chris Casamassa was in that.
Penetrate, eh?
Ninjas, penetrate the dome!
Why don't they just say infiltrate?
Ninjas, penetrate the dome!
Oh, I missed a couple questions, so if you don't hear them, just write them again. Thoughts on the news about the new Dragon Ball Super Series?
I'm the best person to ask about Dragon Ball.
That's probably the answer you're gonna get. Did you buy a Marvel Universe Death's Head?
I did.
Did they make MU Death's Head?
Yeah, they did. Marvel Universe Death's Head. He's of the 4-inch scale. He's a retool of Colossus with a whole bunch of new parts, and he's really good.
Have you seen the WWE Flintstones crossover movie?
I watched, what are they called? OSW reviews coverage of it, because I really wanted to know. And it looked pretty stupid.
When you went to that Toys R Us in that Dufferin Mall, did you see Motormaster by any chance?
No, I have not seen Motormaster anywhere in Canada yet, I'm sorry. I've been trying to keep an eye out.
Try shouting, "Brah!" while reading your comics. The sound and visual interactions will improve your experience.
Oh, noted.
I think that's a good idea. That was also Dante.
I built the satellite.
Yay!
So I'm going to build the astronauts now.
Oh. You need scissors?
Nope.
Okay.
It's perforated.
Ooh, fancy.
I love these little bags. It's like my favorite thing in the world is the perforated zippy bag.
That is, you know who could, take a cue from that?
Everything?
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Will you do a review of the Transformers Robots in Disguise? The new one on Cartoon Network.
I mean, the toys, yes, I've covered a couple of them. I haven't got a system for reviewing a TV show yet, so I don't really know how I'd do it.
If we do get Combiner Wars train bots, who do you think is more likely, / who would you like to see more, Raiden or Rail Racer plus 2 people?
I feel like Raiden is so retro fan nod that if they can get the name, they'll probably go for it. I bet you it would be Raiden, but they would call the combined form Rail Racer.
Which Kamen Rider series can be Americanized and actually would turn out good?
Well, Ryuki went okay. Dragon Knight, I like that one.
It has been requested that we go 54 seconds completely silent to fool late joiners into thinking the sound is busted.
I refuse. I like the sound of my own voice way too much to do that.
I was going to say, I don't think he can go 13 seconds without talking.
I can, I just choose not to.
Do you watch Filthy Frank?
Who?
I don't know. Favorite Combiner Wars Stunticon?
Dead End.
Dead End.
And or Breakneck, because they're the same toy.
If you were a giant robot, what would your gadgets and moves be?
I would need to be able to shoot my fist. In fact, if I was a giant robot, because I made this up for Shin Sector way back when I was playing City of Heroes, if I had a giant robot, I'd want to be able to shoot my fist, right? But my forearm would have a revolving cylinder with 6, like, bullet things in it. And so it would, like, fire off 6 bullets, and then my fist would fire off after it. And it would be called the, what did I call it? The, revolver knuckle. I thought this through real hard.
Very good. Do you believe in the Illuminati?
Of course I don't. I'm not in the Illuminati. Stop accusing me of things. Thanks!
How about the Glitterati?
Well, you and me are the Glitterati.
I am the Glitterati. Did you get Quickslinger and Breakneck?
I did. I got them off Amazon. So I did it the sneaky way.
Oh. Can you please ascend to godhood so I can worship you and gain cleric spells?
I don't need to be godhood for that. You can worship whoever you want, however you want.
Will you be picking up any of the new G.I. Joes that were announced at JoeCon 2015?
I don't think so. None of them seem to be like space mutants or ninjas that resonate with me the way I need ninjas to resonate with me, so I'm sitting out a lot of that stuff.
Can you say Hadouken?
Hadouken, not Hadouken.
Sorry. I thought it was Hadouken.
It's Hadouken.
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 Sorry. Do you own anything My Little Pony?
My friend Random Factor sent me a what's her name? The Rainbow Dash.
The rainbow one. What's her name?
And I still haven't opened her up. She comes with a duck, I've been trying to think of what to do with that toy.
I thought you were going to do some, like, April Fool's thing.
I was, and then I forgot, and then
That was, like, 2 years ago.
Yeah, and then I still had the toy, and I was like, well, I don't know what to do now at all.
She should be friends with, like, Tailgate. Alright, Transformers and Super Robot Wars, yay or nay?
I don't think it would be as cool as any of us want it to be.
How do you think Kamen Rider
Double
would turn out if brought over?
I don't know if the story you want it to be would be brought over properly. I think there's a way it could be brought over, but it would need to be very transformative like Dragon Knight was.
Have you seen Avengers Age of Ultron?
I have.
Funny how you bring up Amazon. I found Motormaster there, but he's $104.
That's not Amazon selling him, that's some lunatic. There are lots of lunatics on Amazon.
Don't buy from lunatics.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Do you also feel that the best Batman we've had in the last 30 years was the Lego movie one?
I still like Christian Bale Batman.
I like the one in the 90s cartoon.
That's a good one, too.
Which of the Rid 15 Decepticons do you hope get a Warrior class toy that hasn't already?
Well, Thunderhoof was my big one, but he's getting it, so...
Thunderhoof.
I guess Bisk is the next one I really want to see.
His antlers make me laugh.
Thunderhoof is so cool.
He's Italian. I haven't even heard his voice.
Yeah.
Is that how you know he's Italian?
No, I mean, I saw the episode he's in.
Oh.
He's got an Italian, more like a New York Italian gangster voice.
Oh, okay. Do you follow Death Battle?
I see it now and then. I like what they do every now and then, but I'm not a devotee, I guess I would say.
Thoughts on Stephen Amell as Casey Jones in Ninja Turtles 2?
A lot of people have opinions on that, and I don't, because I don't really have opinions on that.
Roger Schmidt says, "Hi, Vangelis, big fan."
Hi!
Yay! Let's see. You guys don't have Motormaster yet? I found that almost 2 months ago.
Well, we're talking about Canada, so it's...
Yes, everything is slower in Canada.
Except when it's not.
Except when it's not. If you could be any Avenger, who would you be?
I don't know. I always kind of thought... Hang on a second. Gotta push this together.
You should be Black Widow.
I guess. I mean, if I got it.
She's the coolest one, right?
Someone has to be.
Someone has to be. Oh, yeah. All right. Meh.
I was thinking of cool, like, comic Avengers.
Oh. Who would you be, Thor?
Nah. Maybe Beta Ray Bill. I'd love to be Beta Ray Bill.
Oh, yeah. Everyone likes him. Isn't he kind of like Thor anyway?
Except he's better, yeah?
He's better, Ray Bill. You walked into that one.
No.
Yeah. Let's see. No questions right now. Oh, phew. So how's it going?
Not bad. I got 2 astronauts built.
Yay. So what are their names? White and Off-White?
Yeah. No, this is Franklin Goodchild from America, and this is like Tovarish Bad Boy from Russia.
Let's see. Speaking of Mezco Batman, Vangelis, your thoughts on that Mezco Batman SDCC set?
It looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to get it because I have 3 of those Mezco Batman already. But I think it looks like a cool set. Like, the price is pretty good once I saw that it's coming with a polystone, like, base. Polystone? I can't remember. Big, heavy base.
Can you create an on-the-fly theme song?
Can I make a theme song about how I suck at making theme songs? Probably not, but I'll try. There you go.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Have you seen the new Netflix Daredevil series? What are your thoughts on it?
I love it. I don't think it's like the second coming of television, but it's really good.
Oh, the questions. Hang on. Oh. Seeing how key individuals within Hasbro are making real efforts to include more new female characters, what would you say the chances are of a new female combiner Decepticon team to rival Victorion?
I would say that if that's going to happen, it'll be 2016, because we are running out of space for toys to come out in 2015. I don't think it's a surefire thing, but I feel like it's probably something on a whiteboard.
What do you guys think about crossovers? A TF Ninja Turtles crossover could be done. Would you be up for it?
Sure. I mean, that's what I want to see out of all these cinematic universes people are doing now, is like really just ridiculous garbage. Like, apparently, I heard something like the Ninja Turtles live-action films after the second one are going to try to cross over with another Nickelodeon property. I'm like, do it, sure. Let's...
I feel like you just said crossover garbage, and that exactly encompasses why I don't like crossovers very much.
I want to see the 5 years of everything going terrible. Like, I'm ready for that.
Let's see. How much do you think Fans Project Code would go for at TFCon?
I don't know, probably, like, I can't remember what he costs now. I'd just say prepare for 80 and be pleasantly surprised when he's less, if he's less.
How is Beta Ray Bill better than Thor himself?
Because Beta Ray Bill's name is cooler and he has a way cooler backstory.
Do you think Beta Ray Bill will get into MCU?
I'm sure someone is trying. I'm sure someone is trying.
What Kamen Rider series was filmed the best in your opinion?
I don't know. They're all filmed like okay here and there and then pretty bad here and there. So
do you watch
really
epic rap battles? And if so, what rap battle do you want to see? I watch that.
I watch them in like big like gorges every now and then.
Yeah.
Like I don't watch it for a while, then I watch way too much of it.
They just did one that was Jack the Ripper versus Hannibal Lecter. The background music was so good.
Yeah, that one was really good.
It was so good. Like, I just listen to that over and over while I'm drawing, just to have the music.
And because you're a big fan of serial killers.
That's not true. I'm a big fan of cool music. Have you seen The Flash?
My brother and my mom watched a Gorilla Grodd episode while we were on a little, like, 4-day vacation, and I glanced at some of it, but I haven't watched it for real.
Vangelis, if Kryn got a Rodimus star, what would it be for? And Kryn, the same, but for Vangelis. What's a Rodimus star?
Remember the award he gives out? Oh,
yeah!
It features more in the Trail Cutter issue you haven't seen yet.
Oh, I didn't know they were called that.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so cool. What would mine be for?
It would be for maximum crinitude.
Oh, that's lame.
I know, it's a real cop-out answer.
Yours would be for best effort at making up words.
That's absolutely retubular.
Actually, I do have really good handwriting.
Oh, you get it for handwriting then.
Well, that's what Ultra Magnus got, I think.
Handwriting and records keeping.
Yes. Okay. Vangelis, can you put Dog of Duty's head on an astronaut body?
Let's find out.
Oh my god, Dog of Duty? That's awesome. That was Sleepy Buddha. Good job. Let's see.
Yes, I can.
Oh, I want to see. Oh, that's awesome. You gotta
It's kind of loose on there, though. It's really loose.
You gotta give him a gun. Dog head with gun. Do it.
Hang on, this guy needs this gun. Bigger.
Dog head with gun. He needs a name. All right, you'll get a Rodimus star if you think of a really good name right now. Go.
Comrade Wolfstar.
How about Sirius White?
But he's a Russian.
Well, Sirius Vladislavskov White.
Comrade, bark.
I got the star.
Dang it.
Okay. Would you pick up a kind of Kamen Rider Transformer hybrid?
Sure.
Are you sick of aligned continuity like me, or are you fine with it?
Well, this is just messed up what I'm doing here right now.
What does aligned continuity mean?
If he means the aligned continuity Transformers thing, that's all over. So, and it never was aligned in the first place.
What are you doing?
Putting an astronaut helmet on a dog. What does it look like?
Well, okay, you answered the question.
It doesn't fit.
Is the dog head on there?
No.
Are there any helmets that are hollow?
No.
Oh. What if you got one of those Halo helmets? Are they hollow?
I don't know. I need to dig around some more, but I want to finish this first.
Okay. Let's see. Isn't Kamen Rider Excel a Transformer?
Yeah, kind of. He turns into a bike. And then double rides him.
Apparently, there's a proper theatrical movie coming in 2017 for My Little Pony.
Yeah, everyone wants to make Transformers money and Avengers money. So...
Are they gonna have Scalpel Dazzle?
I hope so! That'd be sweet!
They should.
Like a super dark My Little Pony movie?
Oh my god, can I write it?
Yes!
Be like you don't know anything about My Little Ponies? Write something. I'll be like, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna pop this guy out of his blister to finish these off.
Alright. Okay, have you watched Doctor Who?
I watched the episode where Matt Smith fights alongside the other 12 Doctors, because I figured that was like their big crossover movie. And I thought that was fun, and then I watched the one where Matt Smith Doctor dies, and I thought that was like, it was okay, the pacing was kind of crappy, and I haven't seen anything else.
Off-Road, Alpha Bravo, or Rook? Which Misfit is better?
Rook.
In some hypothetical universe where Creo TF is extremely popular, and they made a gigantic 2-foot-tall Creo Unicron set, would you get it?
Yeah, because in that universe, Creo bricks are probably actually good and not horrible.
Thoughts on Power Rangers reboot?
What reboot? Oh, you mean the Grimdark thing? I thought it was kind of loveless. It didn't seem to show any love for the actual source material, and so I thought it was kind of empty. I didn't care much for it.
Are you disappointed in that Gem trailer they released last week?
No, I'm not, because I don't know what any of you were expecting, but they made that film in 3 weeks, so it matched up with my expectations pretty well.
So, remember one person said we should do 54 seconds of silence just to confuse people?
Mm-hmm.
Their audio feed got lost.
Well, that's karma, isn't it?
They pranked themselves. Sorry, Merle, 1996. How about My Little Pony by Michael Bay?
I mean, I guess.
Oh, that one looks like he's really floating.
Yep.
That's cool.
These guys are having a gunfight in space.
Do you remember the Visionaries cartoon from the 80s? Is this a property ripe for comeback?
I believe that someone has it. 'Cause I believe some indie toy guys were looking for the property. If I recall correctly, it is actually still owned by a big company.
Do you like hockey because my city curb stomped Toronto?
I don't know. I like talking about how great the Maple Leafs are because apparently they suck. So it's fun to just keep talking about how they're great and they always beat Montreal.
Yeah, you don't care about hockey.
No, I do.
Oh, they really look like they're floating. How cute.
Yeah.
That's really cute. Do you think they'll bring over the Takara groove mold?
I think so. There is an extenuating circumstance where I believe that they wouldn't, which is if Takara really did like have that mold made especially for their set and they paid like way extra for it and it was done like the BotCon extra parts where it's done on a more destructible metal that can't can't render as many copies, then maybe it won't. But if it's done like all the other toys, then I can't imagine a world where it doesn't come out because it costs a lot of money to make a new tooling.
Omega Prime, who will be the limbs and which figures would they be a remold of? Omega Prime.
It would just be a whole bunch of
all drift all the time.
Yeah, it'd just be like 5 drifts.
5 drifts. And the remolds would be just random people who don't look anything like Drift.
But remolded to be Drift.
Yeah. You just put the wingy things on his face and paint him white. That's how I know which one is Drift. Except, I guess, in the Age of Extinction, where he looks completely different.
Where he's a samurai.
He's a samurai.
Sensei.
Favorite Avenger from the current Marvel Cinematic Universe?
I really like Vision. Black Widow is probably the most badass one so far. I just wish that she got to do cooler stuff.
Thoughts on the new Deadpool movie? How do you suppose it will fit in with the MCU?
It won't, because it's being made by Fox.
I think it's going to be awesome, and if it doesn't fit, that makes it better.
Wow.
Because it's Deadpool.
Shots fired.
Hey, Mr. Scientist, if you shoot a rifle in space, wouldn't you just float away?
Well, tell that to these idiots. Look at them trying to shoot each other in space.
Oh, God. Let's see. Since crossovers are so hot right now, what Transformers continuity do you want to see crossovered with another, either in comic or direct-to-DVD movie format?
As far as, like, actual good characters, I think it'd be kind of fun for, I don't know, like, animated to cross over with Beast Wars. I just want Primal and Animated Prime to meet up.
Would a mainline Combiner Wars Starsaber be awesome or terrible?
It could be good. Any toy could be good, as long as it's designed for its price point and well. Also, we're done.
Ooh, we're done. Okay, guys, hold your questions.
Got a little array of idiots here, flying around in space having a gunfight. That's why I wanted this set, because they're having a gunfight with assault rifles in deep space. They're just shooting and the bullets are just sitting here, and they're flying back.
Oh my goodness. So you will note that this is why real astronauts don't do this.
And also, to get these astronauts, you had to get like a big stupid satellite last year, and I almost did a bunch of times until this got announced.
I think the dog really brings it all together.
He does.
He's awesome.
But he's controlling the satellite.
What's his name again?
Tovarish Comrade Doomstar.
No, Dog of Duty, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that was... No, that was a good one.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
We'll be back with some more V-Build at some point. I don't know if we're going to do another live one. We'll see how we feel. Might take a little of a break, a breather on this end. But if you're watching at home, this video's over. So, get lost.